What's up, people? So this is my backup page, right? I'm going live so people can actually see that it's me, it's Suni. Um, and if you don't know or you're not familiar with me, allow me to introduce myself. I am Suni. I'm one half of Hot Mike. We are Black, conservative, and pro-Trump live podcast. Now I'm by myself right now because I just decided to go ahead and pop up and do a quick show because I love America. That's it. It's as simple as that. I love America, and I will not sit back and watch it be destroyed. Now, I was looking through some my timeline, both my timelines. I was looking through YouTube as well, and I came across Charles Barkley and Shaq actually stood up for the truth. Man, that was amazing. I'm a huge fan of the NBA, right? But I think everybody has been just like, ugh, just a sour taste in their mouth about the NBA and the approach that they're taking on the Black Lives Matter kick, whatever bullshit they got going on. But I'm going to play the clip so you guys can see. Charles Barkley and Shaq did, honestly, I never thought I would hear these two, especially given the platform that they're on. I never thought I would hear these two speak out, but they did. I gotta say, I'm proud. I'm glad they finally stood up. But check this out, bro. This is awesome. Of course, they're getting backlash, by the way.
Sixer and current basketball analyst Charles Barkley is facing backlash for his comments on the Breonna Taylor case. Last night during the NBA pregame show, he said Taylor's death should not be compared to other recent high-profile cases.
We do have to take into account that her boyfriend did shoot at the cop and shot a cop. So, like I say, even though I'm really sorry she lost her life, I don't think that we can just say we can put this in the same situation with George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery. I just don't believe that.
Hall of Famer and co-host Shaquille O'Neal agreed with Barkley. Now both are facing criticism on social media. Sports reporter Jamel Hill said, with all due respect to the TNT crew, Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron did not present the full story in his public comments. He presented half-truths to shape a narrative. The police were careless and reckless and tried to cover their expletive.
Okay, listen. Stop it. It's unfortunate that Breonna Taylor is no longer here with us. It's unfortunate. But blaming the police for her death is absolutely insane. The police are not responsible for her death. You know who's responsible? Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker decided, I'm going to shoot at cops. What else are like, what? I don't understand. Sorry, I'm typing, I'm trying to share this so I can I don't think people know. Actually, nobody really has a space, but it's okay. I'm gonna still go live and build a page. And anyways, like I was saying, the cops are not responsible for her death. They didn't decide to pull up at Breonna Taylor's house because she was Black and target her. They didn't decide to shoot her because she was Black. None of this happened because she was Black. I think that's common sense. It didn't happen because she was Black. What happened was her boyfriend shot at police officers. What are you expecting police to do at that point? You have someone that is shooting a weapon at you. They shot a weapon. Police returned fire. Breonna Taylor is caught in the crossfire. Now, I don't understand how she was the only one who took any bullets. Of course, all that is up for assumption by the public because we don't have all the information. But why does he not have any bullets and she does? Why is he now suing Daniel Cameron and the entire he's suing the entire police force for monetary gain. Okay, let's just keep it real. For something that you caused. Now this I can't. This is not going to go far in court at all. The fact that he's looking for any monetary gain for some shit that he caused is beyond me. It's insane. But I wish people would just accept the fact you were lied to. Please. Just accept it. It's okay. You were lied to. People get lied to and people fall for lies. But it's how you bounce back from it. When you have facts that have been presented about the case and it doesn't fall in line with the narrative that you have been sold. Since everybody learned about this in May. I want to say May. Nothing that we've been told has been the truth. The first lie, she was sleeping in bed. She was not sleeping in bed. Kenneth Walker cleared that up himself. The second lie, cops were in plain clothes. They absolutely were not. And I'll show that clip also. Third lie, he didn't know it was cops. Matter of fact, let me pull it up now. You didn't know this was police? Really? You didn't know this is police. They're not in plain clothes. You can see their badge. You can see the print on the front of the bulletproof jacket. You can see it all. So how do you mistake police officers in uniform as an intruder? You've been lied to, people. And it is okay to admit, you know what, I had this wrong. Let me go get the details of the case. Let me go get the facts and keep it moving. You're sitting here whining and griping about this shit. I'm sorry, but I'm over this entire Breonna Taylor situation. And like I said in the beginning of this live, it's unfortunate and it's sad. But let's stop acting like anybody would really give a flying fuck about her. Or better yet, like the post I just made, no one would know her name if she was killed by another black person. Had this been like some type of turf war, because she wasn't heavily involved in the whole drug enterprise, had this been an opposing member, we wouldn't even know who Breonna Taylor was. The only reason we know is because she was shot by white officers. Call a spade a spade. It's the only reason we even know her name. How long are people going to go along with this lie? Sheesh. I'm about to show you guys. This is actually from Breonna Tatum. Check out Breonna Tatum's YouTube page. Big conservative page. He always has the exclusives. Where's that? There it is. Oops. Let me try it again. I'm doing this by myself, so bear with me. By the way, guys, if you don't mind, I'm trying to build this page up to let people, my followers and the viewers know I'm on this page for 7 days because Facebook has blocked me or restricted my account for 7 days for defending myself. Somebody told me they hope I get shot by police officers, and I said, and another person came in the comment section and said, "Why do you deal with this?" And I said, "Because I want people to see what black trash looks like." Of course, somebody reported it, and I got flagged for hate speech. What a coincidence. You can't defend yourself, can't say anything, but you can let liberals talk trash to you 24/7. Anyways, here's the footage. Tell me if you can tell these are cops. Can't you tell it's a cop? Let's run it back. You can tell that's a cop. How are you mistaking that? How are you mistaking that, Kenneth Walker? You got lied to. You got lied to. You can tell that these are police officers. Everybody there, including the officer on the ground, which is what is his name? It just slid from me. He has a vest on. He's got a vest on that says police. So how in the hell do you mistake that for an intruder? How do you mistake that for an intruder? These are police officers. He shot at police officers. At the end of the day, that's it, period. You shot at police officers. Police officers shot back at you. Breonna Taylor, innocent bystander in this situation. Because he's come out with a bunch of different stories, Kenneth Walker. First he said she shot, then he said he shot. So who knows what the truth is with this guy. But she was caught in the crossfire, and it's unfortunate. But this did not happen to her because she is Black. Her justice has been served. You know why? Because her family got $12 million. What else do you need? $12 million? You got that. Take it and shut the hell up. Still walking around complaining, whining about this is absolutely insane. These cops will not get charged with the death of Breonna Taylor because they did not murder her. Period. Defunding police won't fix what's wrong. It won't. Better training, yes. Not in this case. Certain cases, yes. Better training. And you also need to teach people to respect authority. At the end of the day, cops are somewhat of an authority figure. Yes, they are public servants, but you need to show respect. If Black people are so scared of police officers, why anytime we have a incident that happens where someone is resisting and they ultimately end up shot, they are fighting the cop, being difficult. Jacob Blake, he wasn't scared of no police. Who else? Mike Brown, he was not scared of police officers. The only instance I feel that there was actually police stepping beyond the means of their scope is Philando Castile. That cop, for some reason, was scared and reacted. But George Floyd, Jacob Blake, Breonna Taylor, Rashard Brooks wasn't killed by cops, but, you know, we have to group him in there because Black Lives Matter has attached himself to him. Who else? I can't even think of all the shootings, but In those three cases, Rashard Brooks, George Floyd, Jacob Blake, they were all resisting, fighting, and being disrespectful to law enforcement. What are you expecting them to do? What are you expecting them to do? Are you expecting them to take the abuse? We're not going to have police officers much longer if you just want them to sit there and take bullshit. That's not fair. How about we teach our children how to respect people? How about you teach your children they don't actually have to fear police officers? If you're not doing anything wrong, bro, you're not scared. I've been pulled over. What do I have to be scared of? If I'm being honest, I've never really had a bad interaction with a white cop. It's always been a Mexican or a black person. So, like, what else do you need? Seriously, what else is what is it going to take for people to wake up and just assume some responsibility for certain things? You have when you have people that speak out, right? And I understand you have people that speak out. Charles Barkley, Shaq, like I just said in the beginning of this live, they get backlash from the public, from their peers, and people like the Breakfast Club. If you're not familiar with the Breakfast Club, I know you're familiar with Charlemagne the God. He is, just in my opinion, disgusting. I'm not a fan of the Breakfast Club. I'm not a fan of Charlemagne the God. They don't offer any assistance to the community they claim to service at all. Oops. Sorry, guys. What's up, Tina? I'm trying to let people know that this is actually me. Because I think some people get thrown off. But Facebook banned me for 7 days, so here I am. I'm trying to stay busy, trying to keep myself out there. Hopefully Corey and Marlon join at some point. I don't know what they got going on, but here I am. But this is a Breakfast Club. Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal spoke out on the Breonna Taylor case, and they said the truth. At the end of the day, her boyfriend shot at police officers. That is why she's dead. Had you not shot your gun and just opened the door, because I know damn well you heard it was police. There's no way you didn't hear police, and the neighbors heard it. Charlemagne the guy decided to give Charles Barkley Donkey of the Day. And Donkey of the Day just means you're an asshole. This fool is disgusting. Swear.
You're a donkey.
Donkey of the Day for Friday, September 25th goes to NBA legend Charles Barkley.
Let me speed up the audio so I don't get flagged.
One of the hosts of one of my favorite TV shows inside the NBA. He was on TNT last night, and he had this to say in regard to the Breonna Taylor verdict. Let's listen.
I am worried that we lump all these situations in together. And I feel just bad the young lady lost her life. But, you know, we do have to take into account that her boyfriend did shoot at the cops and shot a cop. So, like I say, even though I'm really sorry she lost her life, I don't think that we can just say we can put this in the same situation with George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery. I just don't believe that.
Sir Charles, in the words of me, Leonard McKelvey, but I guess now Dave Chappelle, since he used this phrase the other night at the Emmys, shut the F up forever, okay? I don't understand, much like Tory Lanez, why right now Charles Barkley is talking. Well, I take that back. I understand why he's talking. It's his job, as it is mine. But if you're going to talk about a situation like this, could we deal with the reality of the situation? Could we deal with the facts of the situation? Simple and plain, Charles. Breonna's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, is a law-abiding citizen who has never been arrested, ever. He was a legal gun owner who thought someone was breaking into his house. There is not a gun owner person on the planet, all right, especially here in America, who would not have done the same thing. He literally fired a single shot, one shot downward to scare what he thought was intruders. Charles said her boyfriend, Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, shot at the cops as if he was just in his crib, saw it was the police, and started recklessly busting. No, that's not how this went, Charles. I am a black man from South Carolina, born and raised, Geechee to the core, and I totally believe in the Second Amendment. We all have the right to keep and bear arms. Kenneth Walker was a legal gun owner. He was doing what the Constitution says Americans can do. But sadly, Charles Barkley, like so many white folks in this country, doesn't think the Constitution applies to black people. That can be the only excuse, Charles.
Who said that? Who told Charlemagne that white people feel like the Constitution doesn't apply to black people? This is what I mean. by we don't, as Black people, we have the leaders to look up to, but the community doesn't look up to them. They listen to this garbage. This is why Blacks feel so fucking alienated from everything. You remove yourself. You just said white people don't feel the Constitution applies to Black people. What white person in America feels that way? The Constitution is the Constitution. It doesn't matter what someone else thinks. Yes, he was well within his constitutional rights to carry a gun and shoot the gun, had he really thought that was an intruder. But the facts of the case are, Charlamagne, police knocked, police announced themselves. What else do you want from them? Why on God's green earth are we blaming police for doing their job? They did their job. They showed up to execute a search warrant. In fact, they changed it from a no-knock warrant to a knock warrant because they knew Breonna Taylor was a female. 9 times out of 10, she'd be alone. She happened to not be alone that night. Kenneth Walker is responsible for her death, not Louisville police. No.
Because I don't see why you would get on TV and paint a picture of Kenneth Walker in this way, when the reality is, even that crooked-ass judicial system in Kentucky originally charged Kenneth with attempted murder of a police officer, and then those charges, that indictment, was dismissed without prejudice.
Charlamagne doesn't know the law. He doesn't know dismissed without prejudice literally means the case is dismissed only temporarily. It's temporarily dismissed. That means the plaintiff is allowed to refile charges. So now that we have ballistics, now that extra information has been provided, and it's known that that bullet came from Kenneth Walker's gun because every cop there was firing a .40 caliber. His was a 9. We know where the bullet came from. It came from his gun. Best believe he's going to be charged, and I hope he gets charged. It's just disgusting, bro. I can't stand Black people like this.
Now, Charles, I don't know if you know or not, but Kenneth Walker has filed a lawsuit. See, Kenneth is seeking immunity for firing one shot that injured a Louisville officer the night the search warrant was executed. He is seeking immunity under Kentucky's Stand Your Ground law, which protects anyone acting under self-defense. Contrary to your popular belief, Charles Barkley, Kenneth was acting under self-defense. As Kenneth said, Breonna and I didn't know who was banging on the door, but the police know what they did. The charges brought against me were meant to silence me and cover up Breonna's murder. Do we have that?
Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to play any more of this because Charlamagne is disgusting. You're gross, bro. Seriously. This case is clear, concrete, and it needs to be closed. As far as the public, what I'm saying is the public needs to shut up. You guys need to shut up, especially if you're not going to talk about what actually happened. Shut your mouth. Go find something else to do. And just shut up, bro. Black Lives Matter, fucking disappear. I'm sick of them too. Every Black person on this earth, if you're not going to go get the facts and go do your research, shut up, because you're causing more damage to this country and to people by feeding them false narratives. And when you have people like me, like Charles Barkley, like Candace Owens, like Daniel Cameron, who is the AG, tell me what he benefits. What does he benefit by lying and covering Breonna Taylor's death? What does he benefit? What is he getting out of this? So the entire police force of Louisville, Kentucky has it out for Black people. The entire police force. Every officer at that scene that responded didn't like you because you were Black. Is that really the narrative that we're going off of? People don't have all the facts. They're going, oh, what the media says. Keep putting it out there. Thank you. Hopefully after everybody sees this video, my normal viewers and all the people that interact with me will come over here. I just don't think that anybody with a voice that has a platform to speak to people should be silent about this. It's not fair. the entire country has been marching, burning cities, tearing up businesses, not the entire country, certain people. For what? Breonna Taylor wasn't murdered. Nothing that you say or do will ever convince me or anybody with a functioning brain that police went there with the intentions of shooting. It's like everybody kind of blocks out. it's like a mental block, right? This right here is Kenneth Walker shot first, and you know what it does? Just penetrates. Nobody understands anything. No. I couldn't be quiet. Shout out to Shaq and Charles Barkley for speaking out on the truth. Period. Because cops are getting a bad rep from mainly liberal politicians. They have the nation's attention. The media lies to people. They constantly put out bullshit. Constant. They did it with George Floyd. Put out 9 minutes of a video, 11 minutes. Now, of course, when I watched that, I was like, what the hell? Wow, they really got this dude on the ground with the knee in his neck. But when you watch the entire 45-minute video and you see how they tried to work with him, how they tried to calm him down. George Floyd was high as hell on fentanyl. What he went through is called excited delirium. That's what most people go through when they're high on drugs and they're overdosing. What happens? Your body begins to shut down. There's no stopping it. Do I think that cop was right for kneeling on his neck? No, I don't. But at the end of the day, they knew each other personally. Derek Chauvin and George Floyd. They worked at the same club and bounced together, and they had interactions. So I do think Derek Chauvin probably, was like, I'm just about to sit here and mess with this dude. He's about to go to jail anyway. I don't think he thought he would die. I don't think, honestly, any cop goes to work and said, I'm going to shoot a black man today. At the end of the day, what do they gain by doing that? So I'm going to shoot a black man, be taken from my family, and have the world criticize me. That's what cops wake up and say. According to Black Lives Matter, according to LeBron James. Who else? Charlemagne, The Breakfast Club, pretty much every freaking black conservative. They have it in their minds that cops are inherently racist against black people. And I can't understand it for the life of me. Why do you feel that way? Why? There's another case that popped up. Now, I'm not sure if Black Lives Matter is going to attach themselves to this, but I found a video this morning. I think this happened in August from a man named Amir Johnson. Amir Johnson he's from Pennsylvania. He's wandering in the middle of the highway. Okay. He's got some stuff going on. Now, when cops arrive, he's wandering in the middle of the highway and he has a broken glass bottle in his hand. He's welding it. At some point before cops get to him, he has sliced his neck. Cops are trying their hardest to work with this dude to calm him down. They even tried to fire the taser. Taser doesn't work. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of it.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to tase him.
The adult is wearing a blue and white sundress. The child is a black female with a pink romper.
One time before I died.
Doesn't even look, and it looks like this taser's. I mean, drop it, you're going to get tased. Taser. I don't even think this taser's even operating. This is unbelievable. No. Let me find out.
So for all the people, why can't cops use a taser? They did. In this instance, the taser didn't work. this is where things took a turn.
Yo, go, put the bottle down. Put it down.
Let's go.
Put it down.
I'm ready.
Put the bottle down.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Put it down. Put it down. Put it down, bro. We don't want to do this. Put it down. Get out of that view. Get out of that view.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing you want. No. No. No.
Jimmy, they're going to come up your side.
My mother, hold up. My mother was there. They fucking put their hands on my fucking mother. She couldn't see me one more time. You fucking put somebody.
District 1, repeat.
That's how for a storyline bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck out of here. I can eat a taste. I can eat a taste. Fuck out of here.
We don't want to do this, dude. Come on.
All right, move this way.
Go around.
Behind me. Grab this one.
Yo, we don't want to do this, man. Stop. 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 Stop with the bottle. Stop. Stop the bottle. Drop it. Drop the bottle. Drop it. District 1, shots fired. District 1, shots fired. Stay in the car. Drop the bottle. He's coming. Drop the bottle. Drop the bottle. Drop the bottle. We can help you. Drop it. Drop the bottle. Drop the bottle. Open your hand. Open your hand. Open the hand. All right, he's out. He's out of these. He's out. All right, let's go.
So cops are inherently racist against black people. Do you know this entire video is like 45 minutes long? They spent the first 20 to 30 minutes almost pleading with this guy to please put the bottle down. Please, we don't want you to hurt yourself. We're trying to help you. In this entire video, he's saying, I don't want your help. I want you to shoot me. So I'm going to run at you with this bottle so you can shoot me. Shoot me. I want to kill myself. He's going through something, and this is sad. But you have people that give cops a bad rep. When these cops try to do their job, what else are you expecting from these people? They're still humans like you and I are. They still have families to go home to. It's just disgusting. The space that we're in, man. It really is. It's getting late here in Japan. If you can't tell, it's dark. I'll show you. Let me show you. It's getting late here, so I'm just gonna hop off. Share this video. Follow, like, subscribe the YouTube page. Follow the Instagram page, and my outro will give you all that information. But facts over feelings, man. Can't keep living in a world where feelings rule, and you just don't care. Especially when the facts are given to you, or you fight it. Facts over feelings. Keep America great.